Hey everybody, Heather Lambert here. I am a star director down in Palm Bay, Florida. I just celebrated my 13th anniversary. I can't believe it's been 13 years. Some of you may remember me. If you went to SFR in Charlotte, then you already know some of my story. Back in March of 2022, I was diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer. I went through all of the treatments. I had chemotherapy, radiation, surgery, and then more chemotherapy. It was a really hard 18 months of treatment, one of the biggest challenges I've ever faced. And when I was getting ready to start treatment, one of the things that really helped me to have a really positive, hopeful attitude and be strong and to be able to get through all those scary, treatments and things were the experiences of other people that had been there before me. I went out looking for those stories. I searched YouTube for videos from people who were sharing their experiences so that I could be more informed and prepare myself for what was to come. And when I was watching those videos, I found two different kinds of videos. The first one were patients that were going through chemotherapy, and they were awful. They were sad, they were fearful, they were sick, and they were so focused on all the negative, horrible, scary, awful it was bad, okay? They were sad, they were tired, they were frustrated and missing out on life. They were fearful for what was to come and how they were going to get through. I turned those videos off really fast. They weren't helpful to me, and I didn't want to hear it. So there was some other videos, though, that were much better. Those ones I watched, and I watched a lot, sometimes over and over again. These patients going through chemotherapy were focused on getting through life, how they could make it work. They were sharing tips and experiences about how to get through all of these side effects. They were giving permission to rest and taking advantage of times when you felt better. They had tips and tools to get through the harder days. They were smiling. They had great energy. They were hopeful for the future and looking forward to when treatment was over. They were still experiencing life, even though they were going through all of these treatments. Those are the videos I watched, and I sought out more of them, more like them. They attracted me to them. They made me feel hopeful and not so scared and informed. I felt like I could take on this challenge because these people were doing it. They were doing it well. They were still living life, and everything was going to be okay. These are the videos that drew me in, made me want to be a part of their journey, see what happens to them in the future. I still check in on some of those people sometimes. They influenced me. They influenced me to share my own story. Those videos and those stories were so helpful for me going into treatment that I knew that if I made videos and shared my experience, then I could be the proof and the example for somebody who was coming up behind me. And being able to see me get through treatment and do life and share what was working for me and going well for me, despite all of the scary things happening, I was just hoping that that would influence someone else. Influence is powerful. And we are all influencing people every day. Influence just means that you have an effect on someone's behavior. Those videos, the not so great ones, affected my behavior. I turned off those videos and ran the other way. The good videos influenced me to watch more. They attracted me to them and encouraged me and made me make my own videos in hopes of helping someone else. They influenced me and inspired me to carry on all of that knowledge and wisdom and inspiration. Influence can be very powerful, and you will influence people in your business by either pushing them away or attracting them to you. So, which is it? Your influence on the customers and people that you come into contact with, whether or not they are repelled away from you and don't want to do business with you and want to say no and avoid you at all costs, or if they are attracted to you and want to do business with you and book a party and buy some Scentsy and try a sample and talk to you about the business opportunity, that is all dependent on the energy that you are giving out and the focus that you have about your business. See, your energy is influenced by your focus. If you're focused on all the things that are going wrong in your business and are not where you want them to be, if you're focused on the people that are not booking parties and how nobody wants to buy Scentsy and how you're not a good recruiter and things are getting more expensive and sales are down, my paycheck isn't what I want it to be. If that is your focus, I can promise you that your energy is influencing people in a way that you don't want it to. If you are focused on the amazing products, the great launches that we're having, the new things coming out, the exciting trips that you're taking, the community that you're building with your customers and with your teams, the meetings that you're going to, the lunches and networking that you're doing, the fun, the parties that you're having, the lives that you're blessing, the homes that you're smelling up, the customers that are happy with their products. If you are focused on those things, that is going to shift your energy. And that energy is going to attract more of that to your business. So what are you focused on? You will get more of whatever it is that you are focused on. And that's not just hokey, opinion, yeah, whatever. You may have heard it before. You'll get what you focus on, and focus on good, you'll get it. You believe you can or you believe you can't, you're right? Because that's what you're going to get. Well, there's a reason for that. There is a piece of your brain called the reticular activating system, the RAS for short. And that little part of your brain is actually the filter for all the information that our brains take in. There is so much information coming at us from all of our senses all the time. And if we tried to process all of that, we would go crazy, basically. So our RAS is the filter. It's the filter that hones in on all the important things, the things that we believe and the things that we are focused on. It goes looking for evidence of those things so that our life stays consistent. It finds the proof for the things that you believe and the answers to the questions that you ask. So if you say, I am not a good recruiter, your little RAS is taking in all the information from all the interactions that you're having and showing you proof that you are not a good recruiter. It may be hiding and filtering out all the opportunities that are staring you in your face and you just don't see them because your RAS has been told that you're not a good recruiter and it wants to show you what you believe. So you have to shift your focus because you will get what you focus on. I have a quote from Tony Robbins that I've always loved. He says, what is wrong is always available, but so is what's right. There will be things that go wrong in your business all the time. If you make that your focus, it will affect your energy. It will affect the frequency and the vibe that you're giving out into the world. And I promise that that is influencing people in a way that is not going to be good for your business. But if you shift your focus and you ask yourself, what's good in my business? What is fun in my business? What do I enjoy doing in my business? What am I good at in my business? What do I want from my business? Let those things be your focus. And you will get more of those things. They will fill you up. They will change your energy. They will build your confidence. Your RAS will go to work and filter out all the bad and find you more and more examples of those good, fun things that are happening in your business. And you will influence the people around you. when they come in contact with you, the energy and the frequency that you put out, the fun that you're having, the excitement you have for your business will influence them to want to do business with you. They will then be curious about what's going on. She's happy and having a good time. I want to know more. I need some of that in my life. They might be more willing to have a conversation, try a sample, demo a warmer, have a conversation about joining your team or book a party and invite their friends. Your energy influences the people around you one way or the other. So shift your focus. Make a list of all the things that are going right in your business. Ask yourself, what do I want from my business? And make that your focus. Let it inspire you and build your confidence and share that energy out with the world. And you will influence people to do business with you. And then you get to watch your business grow and influence others to start their own journeys as well. I hope this helps you shift your focus so that you can have a positive influence on the world and have an amazing, amazing rest of your year.